Oh, girl, you're shining. Hey! Bloods. It's been a minute because I've been missing for a long, long time, and whoo, I'm back.
X made this wall.
Okay. Hey, ho, your girl's back. It's been a long, long time since I posted, but I'm gonna hit you with a quick catch up today. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna hit you with a catch up today. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm looking beautiful as always. I heard the haters for a second, sorry. But yes, what is up, my little committee? Ooh. So yeah, your girl's been back. I'm so sorry, man, but the lip funny mommy been going through something bummy. Well, a little bit. But yeah, man. How is everyone? I hope everyone is cool, you know. I really do hope everyone is cool, because I know everyone's been thinking like, raw blood. My girl just stopped doing videos like that. Never. But sorry, heard the haters again. You know, them ones they're like, heard them like they was a bit like upset that I had actually made a return. Because baby, I will never ever quit on me, because the way that the Lord blesses me is crazy. But no, your girl's been busy, man. And I know I left you lot on a cliffhanger. Like, obviously, I came back from Turkey. I hit you lot with a boom, bada bow. What else happened? We had International Women's Day. Big up. We had Mother's Day. Brook, brook, brook to all the mums out there. I know, right? I just went MIA. Like, you see, when you live the life that I live, I'm so purposeful in believing what my God has for me. The enemy stays on my tail. Yeah? Because let me tell you something. You see, if the enemy is not bothering you, that's because you're dwelling with the enemy. That's because you are chilling with the enemy. Let me tell you now. Yeah? The enemy only comes for those who are moving in purpose. Caption that. Yeah? Caption it. But the enemy was on my tail. And let me tell you now, all I've been doing in this time that I took some sabbatical, because that's what we're going to call it. Sabbatical from the good old tube you. Yeah? I've been praying. I've been praying. I've been painting. I've been glowing. I've been growing. I've been going through the trenches. So today we're going to do my hair, because baby, your girl got some good news. I got good news upon good news upon good news. I don't know. Sorry, my scalp's itching. So let me tell you the bad news first, before we even get into the good part, because I want to feel like I'm going to put you lot through suspense just for a little bit. So yeah, I came back from Turkey. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Mother's Day. Yeah. Cool. Then so that was like Mother's Day. I don't even know when Mother's Day was, but we'll call that March. March was a bit like, bleh. And then God shows up in disguise. The blessing comes in disguise. So about halfway through March, I then go and I sit interview. I'm gonna tell you lot and do my hair in the same breath, right? Because you're gonna see why. Sorry, I'm just adjusting you lot. Don't laugh at my t-shirt, okay? This is my t-shirt that I wore on Juve morning. last year for carnival, but right now, because of the kind of projects that I'm doing, which is my hair, I'm just like, you know what, we don't need nothing fancy on, because baby, can you see the natural? Can you listen, don't worry, I'm growing out these little permed ends, please, because baby, can you lot see the natural? There's a whole lot going on in my life right now. So anyway, now cool. It would be me. I got to use the blow dryer a little bit. It would be me. I do have to use the blow dryer. I don't know why. You lot always seem to see me blow drying my hair. I don't understand why, but I love doing my hair with you lot. So yeah, so I just got my baby to part my hair into 4 came rows. I mean 4 came rows. 4 quarters. So yeah, man. So yeah, so anyway, now God shows up in disguise, blood. God shows up in disguise. And I told you lot, if you lot go back to my first video of the year, I told you I'm gonna be transparent with you lot, because I'm just gonna show you how leaning only on faith. I need you lot. Listen, I'm dropping gems this video. I'm dropping gems with chest this video. So I suggest everyone watching this video just gets a pen and a paper, because you're going to learn some things from me today. I don't know if I've got time to pair it up with scripture, because I'm doing my hair. But feel free to go and do your research. But let me tell you something about sacrifice. Sacrificial things in life. So let me rewind this a little bit. Those that know. So do you lot remember when I was going to college and I was doing a social work course? Yeah, I'm gonna pop my certificate up there. I'm gonna put a picture of my certificate up right there, just so that you lot can see I passed that. Yeah, then I went on. No, fast forward. No, rewind a little bit. No, don't rewind. Hold on a minute. Pause is the word. Pause. So yeah, I then, during that course, listen, God is good, you know. During that course, yeah, I encountered a teacher. I'm not going to mention no names. I pray she watches this one day. And I remember on the course, this teacher in particularly gave me grief. She gave me hell. She gave me grief. She wreaked havoc with me. Like, she wreaked havoc with me. I speak about her in one of my lectures. Anyway, so yeah. And she gave me grief. And one of the words that she told me was, one of the things that she said to me was, you will never make it to where you're trying to go with your attitude. Now, the thing with me, yeah, is I don't have an attitude. What I notice is I carry so much passion about what it is that I believe in, what it is that I trust in, what it is I know I'm capable of. It comes, I notice people can't deal with it. Like, I possess a big character, you know, and I don't feel like I should dim my light to make other people comfortable. Like, that's not who I am. Sorry. 1 second. So yeah, like, anyway, cool. I just thought to myself, whatever, sure you don't know me, innit? Like, and this is the thing about making assumptions. You must never make assumptions about people when what you see on the surface is literally probably about 2% of somebody's actual character, overall character. You know, 2%. So her telling me that, you've given me that analysis based on what? Because it could only be an emotional thing. Like, there's something in me. Listen, let me tell you about me, yeah? I carry an anointing. I have an anointing. It makes people uncomfortable. It makes people judge. It makes people judge prematurely. I don't care. That's not a me problem, yeah? That's a you problem. Oh, people, this partying is not doing what it's supposed to do. Whatever, can't be asked. Anyway, so, cool. I ended up smashing the course to pieces. Left with distinctions. Boom. Then it came to, and this is what I'm saying, be careful about the words people speak over your life. Rebuke them, send them back to sender, you know. Then it came to me doing the UCAS and getting into university. And I originally applied for social work. Boom. I never got it. They refused to give me it. I thought, cool, it is what it is, you know. It allowed me to kind of reflect and see what niche I really wanted to fit. And one of the things that I really wanted to fit was naughty children, challenging child. These were the labels I grew up with, you know, and I speak about labels in one of my literatures. Anyway, so that being said, I then ended up applying to go and do a degree of criminology. Loved it. Loved it, 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 loved it. Absolutely loved it. Anyway, had great tutors, everything. Then I encountered, I can't remember what the lesson was for. I can't remember the lesson. Anyway, I encountered a teacher. This woman insisted I was never going to make it in life. Then after that, cool, I leave and I go and get a job in a pupil referral unit. And I remember being overworked and underpaid. I was a mentor. I was a tutor. I was a teacher. And then from nowhere, I became the school chef. I held it down, POP. I never complained. I just did what I did. Anyway, something dramatic happened in my family. Yeah. And it was, I remember it being inset day at the school. And I just needed to do some little bits in my classroom. And I never had a sitter for one of my children. So I thought, cool, let me just bring them to work with me. Anyway, head teacher wasn't having it. Cool, whatever. Can't be asked. I remember that day so clearly. I remember just saying, well, I can't come into work today. I ended up having to take the day off of work because I just thought, how dare you do, like other teachers have got their children, young children on site. Other people working there got their young people on site. And I've come along and I've got my child there with me. And it's this big hoo-ha. It's this big fanfare. You can't, you can't, you can't. And you see me, yeah, I'm sick and tired of hearing you can't in my life, innit? But in the same breath, I'm also sick and tired of performing like I'm some monkey for other people. Sorry, I'm so passionate about this story, yeah. I'm just all forgetting that I'm meant to be doing my hair with you lot too. Anyway, cool. So I thought to myself, nah, like, there's going to come a point in life, Sinead, where you're going to have to put yourself first. But without the tools, without the skills, I didn't really know what that looked like. I then went on to helping several people in their businesses and stuff like that. Jeanne? Have we got some scissors, please, so I can cut this down? Go get me some scissors, please, baby, so I can cut this down into half. I can half it. Thank you. As you can see, the thing long like Rapunzel. Thanks. Anyway, you can't do it. Cool, whatever. So I leave. Rare. Now I've got a burning desire to step out of this position, because how are you really going to overwork me to that capacity? And the one time I'm leaning on you, it's like, no, we're not doing that. Cool, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Cool. One thing I am is going to be a mum first before I'm anything else to anyone else, you know, other than myself. So that was that. Anyway, cool. I then started to set my exit plan. I remember going in and this woman decided to go on a wild one on me. Like, I remember going in and she summons me to her office and she says, sit down. My cacophot. It's who you talk to. It's who you talk to. No lady. Young lady, this time she about 20 years older than me, but young lady, make I and I tell you something. Talk to me nice. Otherwise, don't talk to me at all. Forget talk to me twice. Yeah? Because what you're not gonna do is go on like say you birth me. Yeah? What you're not gonna do is call disrespect respect. Yeah? What you're not gonna do is force me for step out of character in this here workplace. Because if I step out of character in Yasa, it's gonna be fire for you. Yeah? So I say, all right, no. You talk to me once. Remember me telling her, you know, she not talk to me twice. So I get myself together now. Them time they pour me just a start out in the work life. Me not even know how to write no exit letter. I can't remember how I got the exit letter. I'm sure I got one of my colleagues or something to write me one something or Google something and send it to me. Yeah? Because I said no. Remember, you know? Me tell you no how much job me did I do in the school. Yeah? I was getting paid 16,000 for the year, and at that amount of money and at that amount of jobs me did I do. I said, God, Father God, this cannot be it. I know, say the God that I serve, you have to have more for me. There's got to be more to life than this. This can't be it. Anyway, now fast forward, I leave there, I walk into the next position. For certain reasons, I won't disclose where that was. Yeah, but just know your girl had upgraded. So I jumped from a 16,000 wage to a 26,000 wage. I just want to not digest that one day little piece, you know, before I move on. I remember when I tell you, say, indecisiveness is very costly. Because where I went from, I left the naughty children, yeah, which had a whale of a time in my care, by the way, yeah, and I shifted over, went to this job now. Cool. Now, you see, there's a thing that happens when God has blessed you with youth and youthful looks. And that is, people will start taking you for some Egypt. But let me tell you something now about dupping or for frightened. And I speak about this in one of my literatures. Once again, a situation happens, there's me and a white counterpart. Yeah? Now, I'm telling you, look, word for word what happened. Because all now, sometimes I look back at that situation and I'm like, by the way, this woman's a Christian woman as well. So, yeah, that's the face of not impressed. Anyway, I go to this job. And one day, me there a key and a car. And I'm walking over to my desk, and as I pass her office, I hear, "Get in here and close the door." Well, me dear, may I get relapse now, cause that's the first time me hear this. And then I hear, "Sit down." And she start go off on me about one situation. Now, basically, in that situation, I was the helpful one. But because she can't speak to the white counterpart who was not the unhelpful one in her patois, she's going to come and take this thing out on me. Because this is how she feels she can present. Yeah? Anyway, cool. I let her say what she's saying, you know. And she start, "Hail Mary," and bang down the table. And I'm sitting there looking at her like, bruh, you done got lost the plot, G. Like, you're mad. Like, you're actually mad. Because you're mad. Only mad people behave like that. Like, you're mad. Because here I am in the same situation. Now, most people would say, yeah, but Sinead, if the same situation has happened twice, are you not the common denominator? No. I told you already, listen, I have an anointing over my life. It's not my fault that my existence triggers you. That's not a me problem. I'm done with making it about me. That's a you problem. You understand? That's got nothing to do with me. Yeah? Like, you don't know me. You know nothing about me. Anyway, cool. Whatever. That situation happens. And she starts with her crap, whatever. Anyway. She then proceeds to... I'm looking at her. She's going off on one. And she's trying to talk to me about a situation. So I had to stop her in her tracks. And I had to let her know, lady, when you calm down, come talk to me. Come call me and talk to me. Because right here now, I cannot even begin to process what's going on. Because you're doing the most. Yeah? Remember I told you, she's talking to me in her patois. And I'm looking at her like, hey, if I ever open my mouth in your Saturday, you see them same Hail Mary you did a hail? You better ask them to push you up on your stretcher, cause when me open my mouth, me I got rupture something in this now. And I said, don't open your mouth. Try not, don't open your mouth, because sometimes in life, you have to practice and exercise silence. Yeah, where necessary. When you have to open your mouth, innit? Like, don't feel no way. But sometimes in life, you must practice silence. Yeah, so anyway, now, cool. That's that. She must have catch herself, because I don't think she's expecting me to respond in the way that I responded. Because I'm not going to sit here and quarrel with you, Listen to what you're telling me and then come again. Anyway, now that's that, cool, whatever. I go about my business. Once again now, I'm like, stick it out. Let's not get this thing out here twisted. I'll stick it out. I'm there for a good couple more years, whatever. But from that now, everything mash up in terms of me and her. Because you're not going to talk to me like that with no apology as well. I hasten to add. I think that's okay. That's not okay. You understand? That's far from okay, in fact. Yeah? And this is why you must respect everybody that you come past. Yeah, within reason, that is. I'm not gonna sit down there and tell you to respect people who are blatantly disrespecting you. But love on your enemies, people. Love them. Love them, love them, love them, love them with every fibre in your being, no matter how difficult you think it is. Love them. Anyway, fast forward now. We move forward. We move. Why is your girl an author now? Why do I have a whole book, like, and why do I have a whole, listen, I got a library of books coming, being released. I've got a library of books, people, like, I don't know how else to tell you like that, but I just felt like I needed to cut to the chase. Now, it's mad because when I was writing the book to release the book, yeah, at first, the book that I was working on ended up getting put on the back burner because this little book here came from nowhere. And I was like, nah, I need to start teaching certain things in it because, listen, your girl's full of wisdom, blood. Your girl's too wise out here. Yeah? Remember, you know, all them people that said I couldn't do it. Who laughed the loudest? Say something. Say something. Yeah? Sorry, but those of you that don't cut off these little kuchis, ain't they jarring? Cut the kuchi them. Let me tell you how we got to the book now, because remember I told you, you know, when you're doing something good, the enemy dep on your tail. March comes this year. Bodom. So I just come back from Turkey, you know. Love wins. Yeah? Wait. That was that. I didn't do the W properly. Love wins. Yeah. Anyway. So now, remember you now me I practice self-love and it is winning. Yeah. Because I said, no sir. You have something in here now where you have a deal with now. Anyway, now cool. So before I even become an author and this, like, I'm in the process, like, God has delivered this book on me. He is like, you've got 2 weeks to write him. Yeah, from scratch. And you're gonna publish this book. And I'm looking at God like, you've lost the plot, mate. I don't know how I'm supposed to write a book in 2 weeks. By that night, I had half the book written. And I started thinking, God, are you really going to make me write a book in 2 weeks and have it published? Listen, you see, I had to run with that self-doubt there. I said, you can do this, you know, because he's going to give you all the words that you need. You're going to ask yourself the right questions and you're going to come out with the right answers. Don't worry, if I don't finish my hair, I'm happily going to finish it off camera and then I'll post it and it will be in my thumbnail. And I'll probably do a little video as well and I'll add that into the video. Anyway, so I said to myself, all right, cool. At this point, I'm like, I don't know what this book is, whatever. Cool. And he's like, look at what you're doing in your life. What am I doing in my life? I'm sitting in interviews. After interviews, and I'm being told, I weren't even being told no. I just weren't even hearing anything at all. It was just silent. It was just stagnant. It was stagnant before I even went to Turkey. Like, if you ever know the madness with even my DBS and everything. And I was just like, I don't know what you want me to do here right now, but we're going to do it. Anyway, cool. So he was like, so me and the Holy Ghost now, that's my G, blood, I swear to you. We're here, and I'm reasoning with him in it, like, how can you tell me to, God, give me the title of the book. If you want me to deliver this book in 2 weeks' time, at least give me the title. Because remember, you know, I've written, I don't have a title for this book. I don't even know what I'm writing about. I'm just writing. And he tells me to go back into my journal onto a specific page. I won't release that. And he's like, Look back there. So I get up and I go and I get this journal and I go to this specific page, and lo and behold, this page is titled Self-Love. You lot, go purchase my book. Go and purchase my book and tell me what the title of the book is called. Listen, people. That night, I sat down there and I read back what I had wrote. And I remember going over it and I rewrote it again. This time I put passion and I put drive into it. And all of a sudden it became a book where I was teaching, because this is what I do. This is, listen, one thing with me, you go and sit with me, you go and learn something, okay? One thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm going to make sure we're learning. I'm an author, people. I'm an author. I'm a whole author, okay? And no, this is not the book where I tell my life story. This is a self-help. Help yourselves, people, yeah, to install some self-love into yourself. You know, sometimes we claim we're doing it. We have no clue what it looks like. Faith without works is dead. This is the part where you can have the faith, but this part here will ensure to push you through the works. I'm an author. I'm actually an author. It is crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. And it is crazy. So anyway, God downloads that. I can share this part with you because it's soon going to be out. Anyway, let's go back now. During the process of writing the book, I get an interview on, I want to say maybe around the 14th of March, whatever. In that time, it was random. This interview finds me. I don't apply for it at all. And it is my dream job. So anyone that knows me knows my dream job has been to do youth offending service with the young people, because baby, the impact that I have on young people, and when I watch them grow and glow into their lives, it's just so rewarding. And if I can just save children from, or young people from, going down the road of destruction due to the labels that have been planted on them, they are not naughty, they are bored, okay? They are not naughty, they have low self-esteem, you know, and I love pumping into each and every. There is not a young person I've worked with to date that I've not enjoyed working with, even the ones that have given me jip. Give me the jip. Give me the jip. But let me tell you something, I'm going to put you to the test and you're going to rise above it, because you ain't got no choice when I'm your mentor. You understand? I'm going to put you, do you know why? Because when I was young, I tell you why I'm so passionate. See, when I was younger, I needed that. I needed that. And I never ever got it. I never got it. I got people who loved me and wanted to protect me, but to say push me, to say build me up from the inside and allow me to blossom, bloom and flourish, never. I have never ever got that in my life. So giving it to young people, I suppose it becomes one of my hidden qualities. It's almost like it's like a talent. I call it a talent, but I do it so effortlessly. I don't even take the glory for it. I just feel it's in my nature. This is the person who God told me that I am supposed to be. I'm supposed to mentor, I'm supposed to steward, I'm supposed to lead, I'm supposed to advocate, and I'm supposed to push other people. That is my job. Anyone you know, listen, ask any friend, even if they're the ones that have fallen out with me, did Sinead push you and drive you in that friendship? None of them can stand here today and say no. Guarantee. I swear to you. Listen, God, just have me, you know. Yeah, anyway, cool, whatever. I'm an author, and not only do I have a book called Self-Love coming out, I also have a book called And I also have another book called, and they'll be out in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And this is what I'm saying, like, sometimes in life, you know, you see the God that you serve, you see when you start believing and you start trusting and all those things, like, forget people. I don't trust people, but you see the God that I serve, he's just got titles falling out of me, like, and I wish I could share the whole testimony. Anyway, back to the interview that I did. So I go off now and I go to this interview and something in my spirit's like, leave. You need to leave. This is not for you. I turn up and the interviewee ends up turning up half an hour late for the interview. Now, people, just imagine if I was half an hour late for that. What the outcome would have been. And I ended up being on time. They were the ones that were late. So from there, it left a bad taste in my mouth. And I was just like, my spirit is saying, you need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. I need you to leave. I need you to leave. And I call up my agency and he's like, stay. Okay. Even though my spirit is bubbling. And this is, I'm going to show you a lot about disobedience in a minute. But I'm telling you, God will turn around any situation in your life that is ugly. And in this time, by this stage, I have not even released self-love, people. Sorry, I was so excited. I just had to jump the gun and tell you like that. Anyway, by the way, the link to purchase it will be downstairs. Down below. So, yeah. Anyway, I sit the interview. I slap the interview to the park, through the dog's chains, out the window. And I'm sitting there like, wow, like, I don't even qualify for this. Like, wow, like, oh my God, God has really done. I believed that in that moment, God had done the unthinkable, the unimaginable. Hold on, people, because I'm so into talking to you. Wait, passionate. So, I can't remember where I was now. This job, half an hour late. What happened? Turn up, slap the interview, out the park, cool, God, he is great. Right. So now I start this job. It is the 20th of March and I start this job. I have heard nothing from nobody. I don't know where I'm supposed to be, who I'm supposed to go and meet, where. Cool. But I'm just so grateful for the opportunity. Little did I know it is. And I end up missing my first day. The reason why I end up missing my first day is because I don't have no details, I don't have nothing, whatnot. I then get a call from the manager and she's like, oh, is everything okay? Like, So I'm a bit like, bruh, what are you talking about? Like, you have not sent me nothing. Like, how can I go somewhere and I don't even know where I'm going? Basically, it don't make no sense. Anyway, remember, you know, I wanted to leave from the interview. My gut told me, don't do it. But guess what? My flesh outweighed, my sight, I should say, outweighed my faith. And I went for it. Because obviously, like I said, this is a dream job. I've worked hard for this. Look, I just told you. I went to college. I went to college. I got hell. I went to university. I got hell. I landed up in several jobs that I weren't even wanting to do. Because the Peru was the nearest I got to working with young people that I wanted to work with, but I would really want it to be in the youth offending. Anyway, she gives me the directions for the Tuesday. I go, I do what I'm doing. I meet some amazing people, to be fair. I'm going, I won't tell you where I had to go, but I had to go somewhere. And I met some amazing people. Where. Cool, did that. Afterwards, she tells me to come meet her at her office. I go, why has this woman got nothing for me to do? I'm sitting in the office and whilst she's sitting there at her desk doing her work, I thought, why do I feel like I'm about 6 years old being naughty in my class and being sent to the principal's office and now I've got to wait for my mum to come? And this is the thing about not respecting people when they come in your path, because you don't know who's who. And yeah, anyway, cool. I worked the week. It is what it is. Throughout the week it was so inconsistent. There were days where she took off and was just like, read from home. Cool. And the maddest thing is, I actually did the reading. Like, she told me to go and read the Youth Justice Board website, and I actually did the reading, you know, like a little nerd. Like, I fully did it, because I just thought if she ever asked me any questions, like, I didn't want her to catch me off guard. I don't like that. So I did the reading, whatever. Bruh, big. I worked a clean 6 days or something. Imagine, all of a sudden, my contract gets, well, one email said terminated, the other email said paused, and apparently I haven't been cleared to work in their service. Bearing in mind, I haven't been paid. £1,275 out of pocket now. Anyway, cool. I get signed up with a new agency. Weirdly enough, the agency I get signed up through, the manager who has flopped my whole show is the one who makes the link. And it's crazy. Anyway, I go on prayer line. You know me, because I'm just going to take it to God, because I don't know what else to do. I'm telling you now, the moment I gave it to God, I got a text message. Boom, we've got an interview for you. This is the new agency. I've got an interview for you. 15 minutes. Like, I've confirmed, yes, it's put me through for the interview. The interview is going to be on Tuesday. So this is after the Easter Monday, the interview is going to be. 15 minutes later, my old agency texts me and he's like, look, we've got this job's just come in. Do you want me to put you forward for an interview? Now, I already know I've just accepted an interview for this job elsewhere. Tuesday comes, I wake up and this interview is now there. The interview is at like 3:30 or something like that, 4 o'clock, can't remember. And I literally lay down here on my sofa chilling, watching TV the whole day. Could be asked. I was like, I ain't even bothering with this interview, man. 20 minutes before the interview, I decided to take life a bit seriously. I'm like, Sinead, get out of this funk. Anyway, for the interview, I haven't done no prep. Bearing in mind, I just had a whole holiday time that I could have done some prep. I ain't done nothing. So I Googled one question, and this is what I say about making sure you ask the right questions, okay? Like in life, learn to ask the right questions. You ask the right questions, you get the right answers. I asked the right questions now, and I get the answer within seconds. Cool, I write down the answer. Anyway. No, not me getting gassed because I've now got 2 dreadlocks. Anyway, I don't really like this one. It feels a bit loose. Maybe gotta undo it just a little bit. Yeah, this part here is where exactly where it feels loose. So, and it unraveled to there. So, makes sense. Anyway, cool. Yeah, I'm still in my night clothes. Everything, you know. The interview is starting in 20 minutes time. I'm in my night clothes. I am Googling answers. Anyway, I literally Googled one question and I just wrote down some quick notes as to what to include in my interview. I am not prepared for this interview at all. I'm not in the mood. I'm not prepared. It is what it is. Cool. Anyway, I'll go and I get one hairband. This one. Yeah. And I get my wig. Real quick. I tie my hair up. Like, bearing in mind now, the interview's starting in 15 minutes. I tie my hair up, I throw on my wig, I cream my face, I put on like some lip gloss because lipstick was not even my portion. I find one dress, one white polo neck kind of dress kind of thing, and I just put it on over my night clothes and I put some earrings in my ears and voila. The interview is now about to start in 4 minutes. I literally get my ring light, my iPad. I don't even have Microsoft Teams on my iPad. I download Microsoft Teams on my iPad and I set up the whole thing, and then that's that. 2 minutes before the interview, people. 2 minutes before the interview. And I just click the link from the email and I log in. Early's early, right? Anyway, cool. These two ladies come on, they start introducing themselves. Cool. I literally just blagged my way through this whole interview. They've got 7 questions and I just answered them. Oh, sorry. Then after I sit that part, I already knew that I had the job by this part because they started talking about parking, where the place is. They started, you know, it was by that point. Then I have to do a written part. I've only got 30 minutes, by the way, and I do it in 10. And I'm like, right, I can't send this now. People, the next morning I wake up to an email. Why? Your girl got the job. Now, the reason why I'm happy I got this job, because youth offending, it means you have to have caseloads. It means you have to be outside. It means you have to do what you're doing. There's a level of, you've got to give up a portion of you to go and do. And although, yes, it is my dream job, I didn't know that some dreams get old and some dreams just have to die, and some dreams you just have to be willing to let go of in order to embrace the new you. So yeah, basically your girl got the job, and this job offers the flexibility I need. And I don't have a caseload anymore, people. Do you know how that makes my heart feel? I do not have a caseload. I don't have a caseload. I just work. And I don't even have to be there. So buckle up and get ready. And go and buy self-love. Because I'm not trying to just win on my own. I'm trying to bring you all with me. And I'm letting you know, faith alone ain't going to do it. I need you lot to do the work. Okay? Faith alone's not going to do it. And I need you lot to put on your big girl panties and your big boy boxers. You understand? And let's go. Let's go. Because even if you don't know, just be willing to invest in yourself. Because if I ever tell you about some of the money that I have poured into me, you'll be like, you lost it. But let me tell you now, for my sacrifices, I will be blessed abundantly. And I told you, look, like I said, at the beginning of this year, I'm going to show you what walking with faith and only faith looks like. And yes, I might not still have my £1,275 from the people then. But who's stressing about that? Who is stressing? Because guess what? Remember, I'm going to testify and say God dropped that off right on time. Not a minute before. Okay? So, I love you all. I'm going to go and finish off the rest of my hair now. And let's win together. Peace. Bye. See, people, I'm all ready for work. Now I just got to put this hair away. So, a quick little hack from me for the people who are in the hair field. This is how I just quick time get rid of the hair without destroying what's left. Okay, I hold my finger, I wrap it around, and then I loop it back. Okay, and then slides in like a glove. Ready for me to use it another time. But yeah, I'm just so happy. So, yep, as you can see, I am now ready to start work. My new job tomorrow. And God is good. God is great. God keeps dinner on my plate. And for those of you asking about the weight loss, come on, my business. Come on, tell my business. It's my business. Okay? Okay. So to all of you asking, I'll share that in another video. Peace. Bye. And I'm sorry I took so long, but it won't be long before you get another song. Bye.
X made this world.